So you want to be a real estate agent. Congratulations on making that decision. But before you jump in, or if you've already jumped in, here are 5 things that you need to consider, that you need to know being a real estate agent. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my video. Here are 5 things. 5 things that you need to know when you decide to become a real estate agent. Number 1, you are your own business. What I mean by that is, when I became a real estate agent, I came from the employment sector, working for people as an employee. So I came into the business with the mindset that I am an employee waiting for someone to tell me what to do. What you have to understand is that you are your own boss now. You are your own business owner. You own your company. Your name, unless you create your own fictitious business name or whatever, what have you, you are your business. You have become a business owner when you get your real estate license. So remember, you are your own business. Also in that mindset, when you go out to find a brokerage, you are interviewing them. They are not interviewing you. You get to make the decision on where you go and who you work with. In that mind, pick a company that is going to teach you and train you. Everybody tells you, oh yeah, we're going to help you. We're going to support you, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's going to tell you that. Actually find someone who's going to do that. Remember, they want you to work for them because you're going to make them money. So find someone who's actually going to train you. Talk to the agents in the office and really see, hey, what type of training are you going to give me? Are you actually going to show me how to do my job, right? Teach me the things that I need to know, right? So that you can be successful, because they would want to do that, because the more successful you are, the more successful they are. Second thing, do not spend any money on advertising. Why? In your first year, you're going to be trying to learn how to be a real estate agent. And there's so many different ways to do our job, to do your job. And it all works. Don't get me wrong. When you hear these spills from these companies and these people, these things work. You got to find what works for you. The best thing for you to do is get your feet grounded first before you start throwing your money here and there. I spent a lot of money my first year in real estate, because it all sounds great. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Work on being consistent first with a little bit of things that you have to do before you start incorporating this and this and this. Work on just gaining some consistency, developing some consistency in your routines. Once you set a routine, and then just be consistent with that routine. Once you have that ball rolling and that plate spinning, I'll explain that to you in another video. Once you have that plate spinning, then bring something else on, bam, and you start spinning another plate. But in the beginning, don't spend money on advertising, right? There are some things you're gonna have to pay for, some things you're gonna have to buy, but keep your money in your pocket. You're gonna need it. Third thing is, tell everyone, I mean everyone that you know, that you're a real estate agent. When you're walking down the street, you see your neighbor, you're like, hey neighbor, guess what? I got my real estate license. When you see the mailman, hey mister, or hey missus, how you doing? I got my real estate license. When you're at the grocery store, I got my real estate license. Tell everyone. You'll be surprised how many people actually are thinking about doing some sort of real estate transaction. Don't be shy. If you're afraid, then start with your family. Start with your friends. When you go hang out, you make small talk. Hey, by the way, I got my real estate license. Don't be like, oh yeah, guess what? I was just thinking about, or I know somebody who, so tell everyone. And then after you tell everyone, then tell everyone again. Tell everybody you're a real estate agent. You will be surprised, absolutely surprised, how many people are wanting to or preparing to do a real estate transaction. Number 4, you are in the business of lead generation. But I got my real estate license to sell houses. Yes, you did. However, if you don't have any clients, then you can't sell any houses. So what you want to do is learn how to generate leads. And that's why in step 3, I said, hey, tell everybody, right? Because you need to be able to have clients in order to sell houses. So get your mind wrapped around how to generate business. What do I need to do to gain clients, right? We're in the business of people, not necessarily houses. Obviously, yes, we're selling houses, we're doing these things, right? Real estate transactions, so on and so forth. But you are in the business of generating leads. Get that in your mind early so that you can focus your attention on that one task, because that is the most important task as a real estate agent. Because if you have no clients, you can't make any money, right? You can be the best real estate agent in the world, but if you don't have any houses to sell, what difference does it make what you know? Number 5, education, education, education. You want to be bettering yourself all the time. You want to stay on top of your market. You want to stay up to date what's happening in the real estate industry. You want to be bettering your skills, adding certifications and things like that. If that's your goal, obviously. But for you to be the best that you can be, you want to keep your cup full, right? You want to continue to learn and grow, right? Just like when we work out, right? In order to build muscles, you kind of got to tear it down and build it back up. You need to put something there for that growth to come back, right? You need more information. You only know what you know, right? I explain to people, if you have a cup, right? You only know what's in your cup. So you need to fill that cup up. Fill it up, just throw everything in there. Fill that cup up so that you have lots of information and lots of knowledge to pull from. The more you know, the better decisions you'll be able to make, the better you'll be able to be as a real estate agent. So make sure in your growth, in your time as an agent, learn, right? Educate yourself. Continue to grow your mind, your knowledge, so that you can be the best that you can be. Here's a little tip for you. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going. You are going to run into some hard times. It is going to get a little complicated. It is going to get a little tough sometimes. It's going to get a little discouraging, right? But keep going. One thing that you have to keep is consistency, right? Don't stop. Just keep going, because if you don't quit, you will never fail, right? Get your processes in order. Remember these 5 things and be consistent in your processes, and everything will work out. Everything will work out. Thanks for checking out my video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can check out my new content as it comes out. Thanks for watching. Any comments, just go ahead and leave them below and I'll make sure to respond. You guys take care. See you next time.